The first exercise in this program is lat pull downs. Now there's a variation of this exercise. I'll explain both of them. First of all, I'm going to do lat pull downs to the front, which is going to attack the outer part of the lats, which gives you that nice wide V taper. The second part of the exercise is pull downs to the back of the neck, which attacks the trapezius muscle and the inner part of the back. So first of all, we're going to do pull downs to the front of the neck, and this is the way it's done. Take a wide grip to the bar, about right here. You'll sit down. If you have a machine such as this that can hold your legs from raising up off the bench, fine. If not, try and find a training partner that can hold your shoulders down, because the thing is you don't want to pull up off the floor. You want to stay strict down to the bench or strict down to the floor so you can get a good stretch in the lats. And here's the way you do it. Bring the bar right to the chest. The arms are only to be acted as hooks. The back should be doing all the work. The first set I do a warm-up, maybe about 15 to 20 reps. Remember, try not to lean too far back when you're doing this exercise. Okay, now to the back of the neck. I'm going to bring the bar right down to the traps. Now you can do this set, you can do about 2 sets to the front of the neck, you can finish off with 2 sets to the back of the neck, or you can do it vice versa. 2 sets to the back of the neck, or 2 sets to the front of the neck. The second exercise is long pulls. If you've ever seen the back of a rower, this exercise works in the same way. It gives you that nice wide V taper that they like to look at in competition, and here's how you do it. Sit down on the machine like this, put your feet up, bend your knees slightly, bend forward to get the stretch, and pull it back to your stomach. Stretch, and pull it to the stomach. I like to do about 4 sets. Matter of fact, hold your shoulders back, pull it close into your stomach. I do 4 sets of about 10 to 12 reps. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration of how it's done. And remember, your arms work as hooks. You don't want to be pulling mostly with your arms. You want to be pulling with your back. Okay, that's the next exercise for my back. And this is the results afterwards. The third exercise is called barbell rows. This is an exercise that a lot of bodybuilders neglect to do. It's an exercise that also helps widen the back, but it also helps thicken the middle part of the back. Now the form and the hand positioning is very, very important in this exercise. First of all, I get my hand spacing. I measure it off by putting my hands at the end of the knurling of the bar, like this. I proceed to take the bar off the rack, and also you want to make sure you keep your back fairly straight and your knees slightly bent. This is to take some of the pressure off the lower part of the back. Concentration is really the key to this exercise. You want to make sure you stay tight with your knees bent, and this is the way you do it. You bend over, and you want to make sure you get a very good stretch. You pull the weight right to the waist, down and up. Don't move your back around, back and forth. Keep your back straight. I do about 4 sets of about 12 reps, just like this. That's called barbell rows, a very effective exercise for the middle part of the back and for that V taper. The fourth and final exercise is called bent leg deadlifts. This to me is probably one of the most important exercises out of the program. I learned this from some of the Swedish powerlifters and weightlifters when I was living in Sweden. It's an exercise, it's a very overall exercise. It helps develop the legs as well as the upper and lower back. Form, again, is very, very important in this exercise. And one important factor in this exercise, it's only to be done maybe once out of every 5 to 7 days. Now I'm going to proceed to show you how to do this exercise. I take a grip a little past shoulder width. I keep my feet fairly spaced close together. I bend my knees. And an important factor in this exercise is your legs should pull the weight up first. Once you get the weight past the knees, then the back takes over. Do not try and lift a heavy, heavy weight in a stiff leg position from this position. You start here like this, legs, then the back. Each rep should be a single rep. Touch the weight to the floor, legs, back. Down, legs, back. That's the deadlift.